Happy Mindful Monday, everybody. Happy belated Mother's Day to those of you who celebrate. A huge shout out to my kids who gave me the most phenomenal day. Thank you so much for my incredible lobster dinner. Thank you for cooking it. And thank you, more importantly, for cleaning up after cooking it. I had a fantastic day. I took some notes this time because I wanted to go back to the premise of why I started Mindful Mondays, right? I've been giving you lots of tidbits. I've been doing a bunch of check-ins and really challenging you to look at things differently, and kind of wanted to bring it all home as to why am I asking you to smile at random people on Zooms, or why am I challenging you to do something silly? And the whole point is to really pay attention to your energy and to your thoughts and where they're going. I said 2 weeks ago, and again, it stands true, that where your attention and thoughts go, energy flows. I can't say this enough times, and that I have seen such incredible things change in my life just by paying attention to this. And that, by the way, is really what being mindful is. It's about being in the moment, trying to stay as present as possible, and coming from a place of love and seeing and creating realities that match what you want. Okay, I know that sounds a little out there, but it's so true. Again, it's like I said 2 weeks ago. Have you noticed that positive people seem to have more positive things happen and negative people seem to see more negative things? It is because of this. It is truly because of this. So how are you going to do this? Because I realize that being mindful is not easy. It is a practice. And as I say that, it takes practice. I have been doing this for, my gosh, over 20 years. And I still every day need to remind myself of where am I and check in. And so let's go to that, right? Let's talk about that. It takes time. Don't get frustrated with yourself. Allow yourself to go through this process, and I promise you that miracles will happen. You will see so much benefit in your life, your patience level, all those things will happen as a result of using this practice. And so, like I said, it can be a little challenging and a little bit weird to think like that. And so really, all mindfulness is a practice. It's not an endpoint. You're never going to get, okay, I'm fully mindful, because our mind shifts and things happen, and we tend to take things from our past into a present, which then project into the future. And so with that practice, you'll notice that you'll be able to stay really centered more and more, or actually easier as you practice more. So how do you really start? Say you're really finding this challenging, just like meditation has been challenging, all those things. All I'm doing is simply inviting you to pay attention to where you are at. Where is your mind? Is your mind closed and not taking anything in? Or is it open and willing to give something new a shot? There's no judgment with being mindful. None. Wherever you are is where you're supposed to be. What I'm asking you is to just be aware. Okay? Be aware of where your thoughts are. Start to write them down. I find that is really easy start, is to start jotting, whether you have a pad, a journal, if you do it on your phone, whatever. Just start to notice the patterns that arise, and not just of where your thoughts are at, but what happens throughout your day as you go through this. I would be shocked if somebody who's not constantly having negative, fearful, angry thoughts are seeing just tons of benefit and happiness later on throughout the day. And I would guarantee you that people who are typically more optimistic, who are mindful of where they're at, being mindful with their words, being mindful with their actions in a positive way, are seeing more positive things come into their life. So journaling will help point that out, because sometimes it's not easy to see in the moment. So take that journal out, take that pad of paper. It doesn't have to be fancy, or it can if you want to, but just start to notice where your mind and where your thoughts are flowing. That's all. Just notice them and write them down. Again, I'm asking you, do not have any judgments, because when you start judging where your mind is at, guess what? Your attention is flowing into the past and not into the present. Guys, I love doing this. This is a first step. I'm becoming more mindful. I really would love to hear your thoughts on this. Are you loving this content? I mean, I love that you guys are giving me such great feedback, but I thought maybe I would do a whole podcast on this, on how do you start bringing mindfulness into your life. I think it's a much bigger topic than just a 6 to 7 minute mindful Monday, because I think it's so important. So let me know if you agree, if you'd like to hear it. I'm also going to think about doing some of my podcasts on video, because I think it's so important that we have that face to face. And granted, I can't see what you're seeing, like what. Okay, let me try that again. Granted, I can't see you and you're only seeing me, but it's a first start. And who knows, maybe we'll start doing Zoom podcasts. I got to figure all that out. But really just love this community and what we're creating together. And my whole purpose for doing these is to help you to bring more joy, more light into your life. Please do not get confused. A little disclaimer to think that I don't have bad days and that I'm always optimistic and bubbly. Yes, typically am, but I do have bad days. And believe it or not, I'm grateful for them. I know that sounds strange, and certainly it's something we can dive into another one, but another Mindful Monday. But the reason why I'm okay with them is because I have the unique perspective of knowing that there was a point in my life that I didn't know if I was going to live. And so I'm grateful for the good, the bad, the indifferent. And as a result, I guess I'm able to bring joy quicker into my life from those. Like I said, without contrast, you can't have clarity. So like I said, you don't know dark without light. You don't know good without bad. I won't know a good day unless I have a bad day. And I am grateful for the opportunities to learn from them. I truly believe on the other side of fear is love. And I lean into that every time I'm having a bad day. And my hope is that with this mindfulness practice and us going through this together, you can bring some of that into your life if you wish. Have a great day, guys. I hope you are having a wonderful week. Although it just started, but I guess what I'm saying is I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope that this is the start of a great week for you. And leave comments below. Let me know what you think, and sending love and light your way.